Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 one and all. Anyone who might be here, I don't know if anyone is. But if you're watching this in the future on YouTube, I do plan on uploading these to YouTube. So if you're watching in the future, welcome. We're going to go in and get started here with some more of what we were doing earlier. Our game as Hesse. Playing with some mods. We're playing with the expanded government, the expanded trade goods, expanded government ideas, expanded. It seems like pretty much expanded everything. And we left off earlier when in not a great position. I'm a little worried that we're gonna get pretty beat up here. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Quinn Trevino. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I do recognize your name, but I don't think I've seen you here in a while, so welcome back. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting started. We streamed earlier today, and we started this campaign, and now we're back. Been like a year. Okay, wow. We are not in a good position. So I'm hoping that we don't get like beat up too badly, but I mean, it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty nasty. I shouldn't have done that. I actually need to keep these guys loyal. Let's go and get started. We're gonna just kind of sit here for a bit because we don't really have many other options, I don't think. Oh man, this is a rough way to come back. I forgot that I ended earlier on a bad note. Not that I don't know. Honestly, let's just keep going. This a world conquest? Nah, we don't. I don't really do world conquest. I mean, I've tried to do a world conquest a single time, and I was like, I don't think this is for me. No, we're just playing with mods tonight. Checking out mods. I've never played with mods really much, at least not for a few years. So I decided that we'd play with some mods. We're using the expanded government, expanded ideas, expanded trade goods mod, expanded culture. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff that it adds. So, you know, it's more of just a chance to figure out if I like playing with mods or not. Expanded decisions. We are playing as Hesse because they have some special thing, or they have some things added, like they can become modernized, or you can form the Rhenish nation. So I figured it'd be good to play as them. Let's see. How are you doing tonight, Quinn Trevino? Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Oof, this is a rough one. You've just started getting back into EU4. I got you, man. Yeah. I have phases like that where I don't even play EU4 that much outside of stuff for my channel. And other times I'll be playing on my own even when I'm not recording or anything. I don't think I'm really going to take anything or you know, try to give up anything on my own. I think I'm just going to let them peace out. Let Munster peace out. Sucks that we lost our whole army, but you know, whatever. It'll happen. I do want to see if we could ally Bohemia. Well, although, no. We already looked at that. What am I doing? We looked at that earlier, and they weren't going to because they are rival to Austria. And plus, we want to get Saxony and their cores back, so never mind. Okay, so there's new reforms and stuff. You never made it to 1820? Yeah, it's if you have a campaign that you are really into and get going with strong, then you can lots of times. For me, it's like if I have something that I'm like I really want to take this to the end, you know, I don't force myself to do it really. If there's one that I want to, I will. I've only made it to the end of the game like 3 or 4 times. Marcher Lord privileges plus 25% force limit and manpower on your vassals, and the maximum cultures. That's good. State maintenance in each state with a fort. That's actually not bad. Theocratic bureaucrats. Tolerance of the true faith. 5% national tax for each tolerance of the faith over 4. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, there's some new reforms, and so we're kind of seeing them as we get each new level. And then we have specific Hessian ones. Hessian Military Industrial Complex. 2% goods produced per 10% army professionalism. Oof, seems interesting. You said when you paid $20 for the or $20 for the DLC and got like nothing. For which DLC? The one that gives the reforms? I don't even remember which one that comes in. Is that the Rights of Man one? I don't remember. Dharma. Okay, yeah. The Dharma one is, I mean, it's good if you want to play like in India, really, but other than that, yeah. Construction and development is good. 2% goods produced per 10% army professionalism is really good, but we don't have any right now, and even though I know we're kind of geared towards it, I don't know, I don't think that it's really I don't think it's really something that because you have to do the army drilling and stuff. You think that now that Jake is gone, they might remove endgame tags? I'm not sure. I don't know if that was something that necessarily came from Jake alone. And I don't really mind the endgame tags too much. It hasn't affected me too much, really. But I know a lot of people don't like it. I think I'm going to do this one because, well... Hello, Wall Rider. Welcome back. How you doing? See, I never really got into some of the more ridiculous tag sort of flips like that, like mingles, or I know lots of people do Poland into Prussia. I never really was interested in doing that. Never tried it. Max Romantic cultures I normally do, but it's not really that good in the HRE. What cultures would we promote? I don't know. Francian, maybe English eventually. Czech, Polish. Still, that's like normal stuff, you know. That's well within the normal ones, so we're not going to do that, I don't think. After all, this one is all right, but and state maintenance does end up being like one of your a decent cost at times. 2 tons of missions, some missions. I'm not surprised. We're never going to get that much true faith tolerance, I don't think. I feel like we should do this one, the special one. Because even if we don't ever get stuff from the army professionalism, we still get the construction costs and development costs, and that's still good. Yeah, let's do it. You know these mods that well, Wall Rider? I'm impressed. But doesn't Oirat have missions in the normal game anyways? Maybe, I don't know. I never played as them, so maybe not. Ooh, that's rough. Did we lose anything? Holy shit. No, we didn't. Because they fucking gobbled the fuck out of Munster. They ate my ally. My ally is gone. Mongkwang is a starting tag. I'm pretty sure. Up in like... They're in Southeast Asia, like between Burma and China. Mongkwang is... They like a tiny 2-province minor at the start of the game or something like that. So we didn't lose anything, but our ally got freaking gobbled the fuck up. Well, I mean, that's interesting. What do we do now? What do we do? I want someone who's rivaled against Bohemia. Poland. Hey, Poland, you want to ally me? Hungary? Hungary. Ooh, Hungary's pretty big. Burgundy can form Lotharingia. Yo, that's cool. That's pretty darn cool. Oh, that'll be next update. Okay, that's still pretty cool. Corfu has missions? Wow, that's impressive. Are you fucking kidding me? How did they catch me? Fuck you, game. How did those guys catch me? Explain that. To form Greek Crusader state, dang. I'd imagine Pskov would, if Corfu has them. I'm impressed that you know this much, Wall Rider. Are you secretly part of the team that's making this? Interesting. Yeah, even though Hungary might not be the best for everything within the Empire, it still seems like if we can get them to help against frickin' Bohemia, that'll be worth it. Fulo. Yeah, Fulo is right here. Oh, poor Morocco. Milwaukee. So we just have that mission. Okay. Koblenz. We could use this to get to Frankfurt, but I don't know, man. It's a Westphalian. Okay. Effectively, if Saxony is good. Oh yeah, that's right. Bohemia's out with the Ottomans, because that makes sense. Somewhat ridiculous, huh? Anybody one faith anytime soon? Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, look at that. I do think I want to do, I like to do, that was weird. I want to do an Oman run where we play as Obadi and try to at least unite the sects of Islam. I want to try to do that because that seems like there's an achievement for that, uniting Islam under Abadi. I think that'd be fun to do as Oman. You start in a somewhat interesting spot near Persia, but in Arabia, and you know, I think that could be fun. I do want to do that at some point in time. Mamluks, okay. So I want Aachen Würzburg. Yes, I am a Würzburger. Cleves and Laurent. I think Oman would be fun because they're a challenge, but I think it's doable though. If Bohemia was an ally to the Ottomans, I would fight them with Austria and Hungary. The Jewish Ethiopian nation, there's like, it has cores in, I know because I've been playing as in Ethiopia recently, it's Beta Israel, yeah. And they start with a core in Semyon, I believe. It's the province. Not bad. Hmm. 87, huh? I really want to wait till these, till... Oh, no, but you're not even in the war. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to figure out if I can get to war without having to fight all of these dudes. I could probably win anyways, but I'd rather not risk it. Nawat or Inti? I don't know. I haven't really played either of those. I played that much. I've done a couple Aztec runs, but I haven't done in many Inti. I did one a long time ago. I also have never done the Mayan religion either. I do think Arteville and the Purge is really fun. The Aztecs have super fun. Have super fun like missions and stuff. Huh. Well, it's funny. I forgot. Yeah, we have an elector as a vassal, don't we? That's funny. Like Big Alphabet. Is it as good as Big Dick Energy? Wait, what? Okay, Alsace, you are gonna be a problem. You have Spain under a PU and had the French Union. Oh man, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I had one that I think was similarly lucky. I don't remember though. So you want me to go to war with Alsace, who I neighbor. That seems risky, but you know. I will accept because you're Austria, and I want you to be happy. There we go. Alright. Do any of you cats? No, there's a cat that lives like in front of our, or like around our apartment building, but no, I wish I had a cat. I love cats. I love kitties. I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. There's too many. I love cats. We're not allowed to have pets in our apartment. The one that lives nearby, like everyone kind of like feeds, but it just kind of, you know, mainly just lives in the neighborhood. We should go siege stuff instead of just sitting here. Okay. I wonder what's gonna happen here. I've not really had a lot of opportunities to break their stranglehold here. They don't like this. I think they're gonna come attack me. Yeah, so that's kind of what I thought was about to come. That's unfortunate. It's a somewhat nasty setup. Now Cologne is a lot bigger. Oh! And now Trier exists again. Unfortunately, I can't declare because I'm in a war with the Emperor, and that sucks because that was perfect. This is perfect opportunity right now. This is an absolutely perfect opportunity, and I'm not going to be able to make use of it. Rip. You have a week to write a short story for your English class or you fail? Dang, dude. I mean, well, I mean, it's a short story. You know, it can be fair. I mean, does it have a limit on how long it has to be or a minimum? Alright, Ulm is going to get knocked out. Hopefully Switzerland gets knocked out. Can't think of any decent ideas. Think about what I like to do when I think of stories. Because I feel like stories should always... So I try to consider myself. I would like to consider myself somewhat of a writer, right? But I don't write as much as I should, and so I can't really say that I am a writer. But I would like to say that I am. But when I try to think of stuff to write, right? I think of tin export. I try to think of. Like I have a series of stories that I'm trying to write in my fantasy world. I like fantasy, and I want to write fantasy books. And I don't know. I have started on one kind of a series of stories about different characters, but mainly, I think my personal opinion is that. My personal opinion is that a story should always have you in it. Not you directly, but it should always be about something that you care about or that has happened, or contextualizing an experience that has happened to you, even if you're not directly in it. You know, it should be about something you've experienced or gone through or have opinions on, because that's what will be more passionate. Something that you have something you want to say about, right? It's like when I try to think about stuff that I'm writing or want to write, I'm like, you know, what do I want to leave with people who read this? What do I want to be my message, right? It doesn't even have to be anything like super complex, I don't think, but like, you know, I'll think about it. I'll be like, what do I want to talk about that is important to me or impactful in my life? And then from there, I think about how can I contextualize this? How can I contextualize this in a story, right? So, for instance, you have permaclaims on this shit, don't you? No, you just have normal claims. Still, maybe we'll feed them. No. So, for instance, I'm like, you know, like, what if, for me, in the stories I've been sort of planning, I was actually thinking maybe I might even do some of my writing on stream tonight, even, because I was like, I do want to do that, but no one's gonna want to watch that. But it's like, in my stories, in my fantasy world, right? It's a fantasy thing. It's not really like it's a super necessarily relatable to the modern world thing, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, religion is important to me, not because I'm religious. In fact, quite the opposite. I find religion. I have fairly strong opinions on religion. I don't really like religion as a concept, and I think, you know. So I was like, well, maybe one of the characters that I'm writing about should struggle with that same idea, right? In a deeply religious society, how would someone who's not religious fit in? And how would they... And in a fantasy world, you can really go pretty deep with that, right? Like, there's literally priests who call on power from the gods. So what if you're not religious? Well, what does that mean for you? So, anyways, that's just one example, but stuff like that is what I like to write about. Or like, how do you deal with your family? How do you deal with family if you really don't like your family? How do you contextualize that? At what point do you have to, like, cut ties? Or, anyways, I'm gonna do this war. Wait, who just got turned into an emperor? Württemberg? Yeah. Die in Italy for the emperor again. Alright, what should our next idea group be? We are ahead in admin, so I feel like we should take an admin group. So let's see, what were the ones that they added? Imperial ideas. Any ideas for how to do character development in like a 2 to 4 page story? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing, is I'm not really... That's the part that always gives me trouble, is character development. But, I don't know. I don't think you can really develop a character, but that's fine. I don't think, you know, not every story needs to be about developing a character. You can enter a story in media res. So, like, you know, in the middle of something, and you don't have to explain everything. You just give the idea of what's going on from the context, and then with whatever happens, you know, incorporate some message. Imperial ideas, yearly corruption, yearly legitimacy. No, these don't seem that good. These would be good as Austria, but not for us. State affair, advisor cost corruption. On the autonomy, minimum autonomy in territories. State maintenance, nah. Also, I think fine, but like not really that important. Christian ideas, I think, seem good. It was 10 pages before the man left his house. Yeah, I think that's the thing with a short story. A short story doesn't have to be super deep or in-depth or have any development. It can just be one scene. Like, think about it like this. Like, think about it like this. Like, what about a... Like, Quinn Trevino, has there been... Has there ever been any interaction you've had in a public park or a public place that stuck with you? Or that struck you as being weird or important or anything, right? And then write about that. Maybe change it a bit and add something to it, make it more dramatic. I don't know. Like a interaction. Thing is, I don't think we need this if we're going Protestant, because everything else is going to be Protestant. It's good for some of the other stuff, but ironically, I think that like economic ideas might actually be pretty good. Yeah, right about that. Some psycho lady yelled at you for playing in the park when you were 8. Right about that, but then, I don't know, add something to it. Like, add something into it that you would only realize now. Like, you know. Because obviously that lady is probably, crazy. So make that clear, I don't know. And I don't know, like, I think we are going to, we're definitely going to go Protestant. Definitely going to go Protestant. Innovative is good. Maybe we should go innovative. Early game innovative is the way to go if you're going to go innovative. Go Shinto. And it's not like amazing for most of the ideas, but the tech cost itself makes it worth it, really. I have not played Kaiserreich. Actually, that's one of the other mod things I want to play. Innovativeness gain is alright. The institution spread is good, and this one is good. It's mainly for the tech cost, but also the quality policy is amazing. Quantity one is not good at all, but we could stream Kaiserreich. I think I might stream Kaiserreich in the near future. Yeah, definitely this summer I want to do it because people have been recommending that to me for a long time, and yeah. I don't know. I think Hearts of Iron 4 is fine without the DLC. I don't think the DLCs have added too much besides countries. Like, they make countries be more interesting. But I don't think other than that. Yeah. We're going to go innovative, because why not? It's either that or like economic, which is also good, but I think innovative makes us basically set PowerPoint-wise. So I would say, Quintrivino, my recommendation is only get the ones that have the countries that you care about playing in them. I don't even own Man the Guns. If you want to play Germany, you could go vanilla, yeah. I would wait till it goes on sale, grab it, the base game, for, I don't know, it probably goes 25% off, I don't know, or 50% even. And then that's like 20 or 30 bucks for a good bit of time. You know, all the majors have things, and anyways. Yeah, I would say it's worth, the base game is worth it, especially if it's on sale. Like, I have like 500 hours in the game, so I think, for me, it's been worth it, yeah. Alright, here's what we need to do. You bought the base game years ago. Oh, so you already have the base game. Our first price game, you got you for like a month later and sucked all your time. Definitely, I would say, Hearts of Iron 4 is, if you already own it, it's worth playing, yeah. I like it. I don't think I like it as much as CK2, which is my... CK2 is my second favorite, I would say. Well, actually, I don't know. Vicky 2. I don't know. I'm like, I love Vicky 2 as well. I don't know how it would rank. Oh, man, maybe I should do a video about that, like ranking the current gen Paradox games. I don't know. I have given Imperator a try. Yeah. Imperator is good. I like that. I want to play more of that too, even. I just haven't gotten around to it. I haven't really like set aside time to do a full campaign. I don't fully understand Imperator yet, but I really like it. I really like that time period, like the ancient, like the, you know, right around the time of the rise of the Roman Empire, that whole thing, and like late Greece, late classical Greece. I like that time period a lot. I really find that quite a fascinating period of history, as a lot of people do. But I have not taken the time to really learn it, right? And I do still feel like there's some stuff that's lacking with it. But, yeah. When they took out, like, most of the different PowerPoint types, that definitely fixed a lot of the gripes I had with it. Because I actually did think it... I thought the same thing that a lot of people thought, which is like, well, it doesn't really need it. Like, it's fine if it's in it. It's fine the way they implemented it, but I don't think it really needs it. And I agree. And I think when they took that out, it fixed a lot. Because I have played a little bit since then. One thing, basically it's just my fault that I haven't taken the time to really learn how to do, like, the automated stuff. Like, having it so that different regions have automated, like, troops and stuff. I'm intimidated by that. Divergences of Darkness for Victoria 2? No. I played HPM. That's the main thing I've done in most of my Victoria 2 playing time. It has, funnily enough, been modded, even though I don't do mods in other games. Provincial armies are crazy OP? Okay, huh. Yeah, I just never really got that far into that. We should definitely be hiring dudes, by the way. Yes, we do. Honestly, just get some taxes. Why not? Well, that does seem pretty OP, Quinn Trevino. You want me to just call you Quinn, by the way? I don't remember what I used to call you, because I know you used to hang out on some of the streams and stuff. But Quinn, okay, Quinn, sounds good. When we take this stuff over. I'm not going to take this stuff for Saxony, even though we could. Our Venice, good. What year are we at? Oh, it's 1491. Has it been looking okay on stream for you, though? Even with that low resolution? The low resolution? Has it at least looked okay? Like, it's not been freezing up. Has it? Saxony is a good vassal. You just lower resolution. Okay, cool. Encounter everything in your path. The stream looks good. Alright, thank you. Glad to hear it. We need to build cannons. It's just taking too long. Cologne and Würzburg. Yeah. Yes, I'm from Würzburg. I'm a Würzburger. I'm sorry. And what? I think we're a few years away from that. I think like maybe 25, 30. Yeah, there's no way we can conquer that if we can't even vassalize them. Okay, we take Koblenz. Koblenzi. Oh yeah, that's how you pronounce that, trust me. Alright, and then we're going to do this finally, because basically the only one we're not going to be getting a claim on, like literally the only Rhenish province we're not going to get a claim on here is Cleves, and that's like an 8 development, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to get claims on all the rest except Cleves of our culture. So that works. And they're permaclaims, right? So let's do that as well. Mutual interests. If recovery from war gets a permanent claim on all Rhenish culture. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, no, we have to finish this one. If mutual, oh, I see. One way or another, it'll give us to it. Or exhaustion less than all in provinces, devastation less than. So basically, if we just sit here, we can get that. Why don't we do this anyways? That seems fine. Improve approval. Fuck yeah, dude. That seems good. Let's do that for 25 years. Let's just do it now. Why not? It'd be better to do it a little later, but that's fine. I think Aachen is going to be our next war. Why? They're a free city, aren't they? You bastards. You bastards. Palatinate, though? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. We haven't embraced the Renaissance yet. We did for like 20 ducats. Milan is not that big. So I was going to say, like, oh, Milan could provide problems, but nah, we're good. We're Gucci. We're Gucci, main. I think we're just going to conquer the Palatinate right now, right? Like, what's our aggressive expansion like? It's not bad. It's actually not that bad. 34 is the highest, it looks like, with most people. We should wait a little bit. Well, should we? Let's wait till January 1st so we get a full tick. And it'll be a couple of years till we finish the war, and then we probably can do it. It's permaclaims, right? Permaclaims have a big reduction. We have two temporary things that are reducing it. Like, I think it should be fine. The Palatinate of the Rhine, yes. Hold on. No. Cancel that. Let's just reduce this now. Hungary. Holstein World Conquest one. Honestly, Holstein probably not even. Oh my god. I hate you. I hate you, Hungary. You know what? Fine. Here, let's go earn some. I can't. Holstein's probably not even close to being the worst one province fighter. Well, they start as a 2 province fighter, don't they? I don't remember. See, this is why we're taking innovative. We're behind on all of our tech, and we have ideas still. Yeah, they're subject to Denmark, but still. It's a temporary problem. If Hungary gets all this stuff, that's going to make him pretty strong. Actually, wait. Nah, he's good enough to keep. The free cities are annoying. Has an AI ever done a world conquest? Probably. I imagine if you're in enough simulated games, played them through, I'm sure that eventually that would happen. I do only have this little war score. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if an AI has ever actually done one. I don't know if there's any proof of it, but I imagine that it would happen. Dietmarschen? They would be pretty difficult. I actually wanted to do a good run with them at one point, but I gave up because they're actually pretty difficult, yeah. Oh, they have communist missions in this game? You gotta redistribute the wealth. Yeah, my dude. Occupied by Hesse. Is it Hesse or Hesse? Is it Hesse or Hesse? I've always said Hesse, but that's because I'm an English speaker who views E's as silent E's. But I feel like in German it's probably Hesse. Hesse or something like that. I don't know. Just like Cologne. I mean, that's a... Cologne is a francophone representation of what in German is just what is just Köln, which is... Where is Köln? Here it is. Köln, right? Köln. So... I could just peace out. I could just peace out. No, let's not do that. Oh, it's Hessen. Hessen. Like the province name. Okay, I see. Yeah, that makes more sense. Hesse is just... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's probably just called Hesse because that's the anglicization of it, isn't it? That makes sense. And welcome, Luma Quintalian. Your name looks familiar. Have you been here before? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thank you for that. That makes sense, though, that this is the region, so it would be called, or the city or whatever, so it's Hessen. Hessen. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. I probably should have figured that out. Are we ever gonna finish up this war, huh? This is Hungary's war, is it not? Yeah, give them the stuff there. You followed me 2 years ago. I knew I recognized the name, yeah. Welcome back. Let's see. Allied with Milan. I'm definitely gonna upload this to the YouTube channel, and depending on the response, I might do more modded stuff. I don't know. That's gonna partially determine that, but I don't know. It's fun. I just like being able to hunt for achievements, though. That's one of the few things that is the downside of doing this. But I know lots of people never play on Iron Man mode in EU4, whereas me, that's like 90% of my games. An instant annex mod run? Is that where you instantly annex something if you occupy it? Is that what that is? Because that seems intense. That seems intense. Yeah, I don't know about that. Nah, I mean it sounds interesting. Unique, certainly. I do also want to do the other thing I was talking about earlier. I don't know if all of you were here. I know, Walrod, I think you were here, doing like a succession style run, where every time one of my rulers dies, I switch to a random different country on the nation select screen. I hit the random button, and then play that country till that ruler dies. Then save and quit and reload as a different country, and play basically a whole game from start to finish, playing as a different country with every ruler. I think that'd be really fun. People have done that multiplayer, but what about a single player one, right? Oof. That burp, though. Hungry, though. Hungry, though. What are you doing? What is you doing, Hungary? What is you doing? So while I was making dinner, like before I started making dinner earlier after I ended the stream, I did some of my work. I finished revising one of my papers that is due tomorrow. So I only have one paper due tomorrow left to like edit at all, which means tomorrow I can definitely find time to stream. I should only be taking like 2 or 3 hours to finish up my work tomorrow, and then I could probably stream. So that's good. School sucks. I mean, I like school, but like at the same time, this semester has kicked the shit out of my work ethic. Like I'm in graduate school. I'm studying for my master's degree, and I mean, you don't go for a master's degree if you don't like school. Like I like school. Don't get me wrong. I help teach classes even, so as a teaching assistant, right? But at the same time, oh shit, they just fed Austria a ton of shit and got us. Wow, okay, dang, this is good for me actually, at least for now. But yeah, I don't know. I love school, but this semester has been pretty brutal. Working from home for the last half of the semester has not been a fun experience. I do not like it. I do not like it one bit. Sam, I am. I do not like online class and email spam. Oh! No, none of these wars are viable except this one. I never took any like shop classes or anything like that in high school. Here, we can get Anhalt to join. Milan will not bring anyone else in. Heidelberg. Yeah, perma-claims. This should be a good war. It's the exact same. Oh, that's funny. I know there's plenty. I mean, that's the thing though. There's plenty of good jobs that don't require like a college education, or at least don't require a 4-year degree. Like lots of very high-paying jobs and well-respected professions you can get with just like an associate's degree or a trade degree at a trade school, you know. And I think you get a lot more return for your investment in a lot of cases than you do for going to a full 4-year degree. So I don't judge. I actually talked about this. I don't want to tread the same grounds that I did in a recent EU4 video. But I mean, since we're streaming, I don't mind talking about it with people, especially because like not all you guys have probably seen this video. But I talked in one of my recent Ethiopia videos about how I don't like when people, even though I love education, I think education is really good, just in general. I don't like it when people shame people for not getting educated, like for not pursuing a higher degree, because I think that's lame. It's like some people just don't like school. Some people like more hands-on learning. Some people don't want to do jobs that require like 4-year college. Plenty of people like enjoy to do stuff like for instance like electrical work, like electrician work. I'm pretty sure you can like go and become like an electrician, or at least start out as like an assistant or something with only like a bit of training, and if you work in that you can make a lot of money. Even like, you know, like plumbing, like that's the thing. People like are like, oh, I don't want to be a plumber, but like plumbing is like requires knowledge of how like it requires practical knowledge, and it pays very well. I know people like if you are a good plumber and you can make a plumbing business, you can be like rich, you know. Make really good money without having to go to school for like a long time. Stuff like welding and other hands-on jobs, I know would make a lot of money. So I don't think that there's any reason to shame anyone for not going to school, because sometimes people just don't want to, and I don't think there needs to be any stigma associated with it, you know? In your family, everyone who didn't go to college or only got a bachelor's only recommends college, whereas everyone with PhD or an MD recommends to do trade. I mean, I think part of that's just because the debt that comes along with doing more school. I'm in a lucky position where, my degree that I'm studying for now, my master's degree, is in Spanish linguistics, and I speak fluent enough Spanish, I would say, right? Like to the point where I can teach it, and I can get by. I've lived in a Spanish-speaking country, stuff like that, right? Like I speak Spanish, not at a native level, certainly not, but I speak it with conversational fluency, right? And so I am teaching Spanish as part of my teaching assistantship, right? And in return, I am not taking on any more debt for this degree. So I basically am getting 2 years of school in an advanced topics in the field that I'm interested in, linguistics, from like a really good university and prestigious university, as far as public universities go, at least. It's not like an Ivy League, but I am getting a good education, and I'm not having to take on any debt for it. I'm not living very well. I'm having I still have fees that end up being like about $3,000 a year in school fees, books, etc. And I'm only making like $14,000, $15,000. It depends, kind of, in taxes and everything. Like, I don't mind talking about my income. Like, I'm not making a lot. I'm making basically what someone would working minimum wage full time, but it's enough. At the end of the year, I'm coming home with just enough to basically pay for rent. Let's put it that way. And I don't have to do. That's the other thing. I don't have to do 40-hour weeks. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? Is I'm basically getting to focus on my schoolwork. I still have to do work. Like I'm teaching classes, and that's a lot of work, and grading and stuff. That takes time. But I'm not working 40 hours a week. I do probably, all in all, with all the work I put into the classes I'm taking, I'm putting in about that much. If you combine that, but obviously that's not part of my job. That's my education. So yeah, that's the thing, right? I'm not living very. It's not like I have a luxurious lifestyle, but at the same time, I'm not losing money. I'm not taking on more debt. And so after this, I will have another degree, and be more specialized and have more skills, and also at the same time not have as much and not have any more debt because of it. So, I'm like, might as well do that. I'm also gonna be teaching Spanish, which is like work experience, So yeah. Because that's the thing. I've thought about a lot, like where I want to end up with this. Long term, I think I would love to just. I think even though linguistics, I really like it, and I might do more with research. And the more I do with research, the more and more like I could do this. It's a bit intimidating, and I kind of just like teaching. There's a big part of it. And if but if you want to start off, maybe at like a community college or something teaching Spanish. Even community colleges, if you want to teach Spanish, you have to have some experience. And normally most places I've looked at have, say, like 2 years experience of teaching college level Spanish. Well, I'm doing a master's degree for 2 years and teaching college level Spanish with it. So it kind of fills that requirement for me. Opens up more doors. So, yeah. All right, anyways. Sorry to blabber on about my personal life. I can make them a vassal. Yo, we actually could. We could actually make Milan be a vassal.